Hey guys, it's Nathan from the Kentucky Cycling YouTube channel. Are you a newer cyclist who lives in the greater Louisville area and wants to connect with other cyclists for inclusive, slower paced rides where all kinds of bikes and skill levels are welcome? Or maybe you're a more experienced rider who wants to enjoy a more party-paced ride on bikeways and low-flow streets with an optional meeting for food and beverages after. At the heart of this channel is a desire to see more people out and exploring the world around them on the seat of a bicycle and recapturing the magic associated with riding a bike, just like when you were a kid. In this video, I'm heading just across the Ohio River from downtown Louisville to Jeffersonville, Indiana, at the base of the Big Four Bridge at the fountain at Big Four Station to join in a ride with the Big Four Bike Social. Come along with us for a slow roll as we explore the Butchertown and Beargrass Creek Greenways and head over to Cherokee Park and back. And be sure to stick around to the end of the video where we'll talk with the founder of the Big Four Social, Denise Greer, from the Denise Looking Out YouTube channel.
Section after we get through the Beargrass Creek Trail, and then we're going to hop on the road. We're going to be really tight there, just because it's road. It'll be fun, but just know it's going to be windy, so it's going to be hard to hear. So make sure you call it out to the person behind you.
So this is Denise Greer, which some of you all will recognize from the Denise Looking Out YouTube channel.
That's me.
So Denise, you are the founder, is that a good word? The creator, the instigator, if you will, of the Big Four Bike Social.
Yes, Big Four Bike Social.
In a nutshell, why did you start this group and what are you kind of hoping to accomplish with it?
I moved to the Indiana side of the river. So initially my goal was to build some kind of bike initiative on this side of the river. I live in Jeffersonville, Indiana, and there's not much of a bike push on this side of the river. So that was part of it. The other one was I wanted to create an environment where everyone could feel comfortable, because I know from cycling myself that I felt really uncomfortable with a lot of the group rides I attended. So I wanted to create a group where everybody could feel comfortable coming, riding with me, and just hanging out. That's why I did more of a bike social group. So we are a slow roll, hang out. We never leave anybody behind. It's just what we do. Just like to have fun. I want to have cycling be like you were when you were a kid. It's all about the adventure. It's all about just hanging out and having fun with your friends. And that's what Big Four Bike Social is.
Cool. It was a lot of fun to be on the ride, I'll say that.
Yeah.
And that you did a lot of regrouping and slash coaching, if you will. So, you know, you have some newer riders who are kind of just getting into cycling, and you seem to be a very nurturing organizer.
So my whole goal with that is I want everybody to feel comfortable with riding, because we live in a major metropolitan city, right? You cannot just trust that you're going to be on trails every minute of every day. So I want to teach people how to feel comfortable on roads, how to feel comfortable going down hills in a park, you know, how to feel comfortable in different scenarios. So that's why we do a lot of regrouping. And, you know, when people have issues, I'm going to ask them, hey, are you having trouble with this? Do you need some help? So let's work on this. It's all about being comfortable and enjoying the ride. And you're not going to enjoy the ride if you're scared of getting out there, or, you know, you're afraid that you're not going to be able to do something.
That's great.
Different bikes is important. We want everybody to feel comfortable, whether you have a road bike, a hybrid, even a fixie, we have a couple cruisers that come out on our rides. Any style of bike is welcome. We actually have e-bikes come on the ride too.
Okay, I love that you're doing this. I think a lot of veteran cyclists forget what it was like, especially to be a newer rider.
Absolutely.
And if someone was interested in joining one of your rides, what's the best way to kind of get in touch with you guys and figure out when something's happening and if they want to plug in?
Best way to find out what's happening on Big Four Bike Social is come join our Big Four Bike Social group. We have a group on Facebook, and it is a private group, so no other things are coming into that. It's a private group for us. And then we also are on Instagram. I post all the official rides on both Instagram and Facebook. So you can find us in both of those spots.
Today's ride was kind of a mix of bike paths and more lightly trafficked streets. But one thing I noticed, you take kind of a democratic approach and kind of query. You mentioned folks to say, hey, do you want to try this bike lane instead? Would you say that today's route is fairly typical of the kind of rides that you do?
Absolutely. If it is an all-trail ride, I will indicate completely all trails. I do like to mix it between trails and roads, because I think everybody needs to feel comfortable and learn how to ride on roads. We're not in a utopian society where we have trails at every interval.
Great. Well, thank you so much. It was a lot of fun being on your ride. And I encourage folks to, you know, get out there, generally speaking. I know that's a big part of your message. Come out and try your hand at this. It's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. We just like to have fun on our bike. Well, we're happy that, Nathan, you could come out and join our ride.
My pleasure.
As always, we hope you found this content useful. If you did, please like the video and consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks.